ladies and gentlemen, I am in a weird mood, and I may say super duper, absolutely crazy shit during this video. Hey, wow, look at this shape here. That's fascinating, huh? Or there's a chance I could say super duper boring shit. Um, you know, you never know. There's a THORnews video. You never know what you're gonna get. Anywho, was it talking about volcanoes? I have now drawn an assistive red line from Tonga, where the January 15th volcano eruption it still reverberates with gravity waves in my brain, to Merapai, a volcano that has been erupting big time. Oh, and on top of all that shit, I'll be cussing in this video too. Apparently in 2022, people like cussing less, or I'm spending more time outside of my apartment where people will tell you, hey, dude, don't cuss so much. I'll be like, okay. It's been flooding really bad in Australia. Like, really, really, really bad. You know? Like, look how fast that water rises. Although, technically, this is time lapse. And, of course, it's sped up. I'm just saying, over a short period of time, shit flooded out pretty dang fast. You know? And then, boom. Look at that. Life is all inches and angles. You know what I'm saying? Oh shit, something has gone wrong on my Twitter, and I cannot show you the Merapai volcano eruption that I was planning to. It's 51 days till eclipse season officially kicks off. We got 4 eclipses, a solar partial coming on April 30th, a lunar total on the 15th and 16th of May, a solar eclipse partial on October 25th, a lunar eclipse total on November 7th and 8th. This will be the first year in a while we don't have any eclipses in December. I'm totally cool with that, man. All right, but if you'll notice, the two lunars are going to affect the USA, and over here they affect this part. Then you go down there, whoop, and then they affect almost the other half, except there'll be a strip in the middle that won't get affected. And I think that was the total solar eclipse of 2017 strip. You know, am I making any sense? Well, the point is this, that we're looking at the Merapai volcano eruption, visible for a short moment. Now, this is in Indonesia, and the whole thing is that this had pyroclastic flow, which is very bad. Super very, it's like hotter than lava. Although technically it's like gray mud lava. And then it caused like hundreds of people to flee. And anyone who lives near a volcano for life are like volcano people. And so anytime the volcano people have to run, you know, it's like island people like being on Hawaii. Anytime they're like, we got to move, that means the eruption is significant. I hope I'm making total sense in a way that isn't disrespectful to anyone. Man, shit is weird. I don't know if this isn't about me, but in January, YouTube was like, you're suspended for a week, and YouTube is Google. And I was like, what did I say? And they're like, we aren't going to tell you. We're just going to suspend you. And I was like, man, I watched what the F I say. I was talking about volcanoes and meteors. Isn't it weird? We always see meteor pictures going like around or very near a volcano. I wonder if you can connect meteorite paths to major volcanoes if you had enough time and science to focus on that shit. So yeah, we've got a major volcano eruption that's been going for a couple of days, and it's not that far away from where the Tonga was. If we are watching magma shifts, because you know how the planet like flips over, not totally flips over, but rotates on its axes and stuff for seasons. That's what makes seasons, bro. Man, I hope I'm communicating correctly, because I do this for a living as your planetary defense commander. But man, what a crazy freaking March month. Indonesia's Mount Merapai volcano unleashes hot ash, forcing hundreds to flee. But if you need a soul cleanse right now, I got a new challenge for you, brought to us by AccuWeather and the ocean and dolphins. Plus God. How many dolphins can you spot in this video? And A, it's a still photo. And more than 3. I love dolphins. Evergreen intel is like, there was never a good war or a bad peace. So saith the Benjamin Franklin, and he invented electricity. That was a joke. God invented electricity. I don't know, you can think whatever you want to. That type of freedom is still allowed. You cannot get suspended or punished for your thoughts if you don't say them out loud ever. All right. Yeah, here, Chris Hadfield, understanding the northern lights and how Earth interacts with energy from the sun. And the thing I'm talking about is that, like, oil, as I've talked to you guys since THORnews started, they're like, we are, for 9 years, and technically I've been talking about this shit for like 30 years, we're in an oil and war economy where it's like everything is there to make sure oil stays near $100, and then everything is there to make sure there's always somebody fighting somebody. Although technically it feels like since like 2018, it's like everybody arguing and fighting with everybody. So this is just like the weird grease that makes the wheels go in the common state of affairs. And that so everybody knows that the oil industry cartel, whatever the fuck you want to call it, the oil barons, are like the most powerful group out there. And at times they can be hard to negotiate with or deal with, or, you know, they change when they want to change. And it's a matter of like negotiating, okay, how much fun can the rest of us Earthlings have here on the planet during, the spring, the summer, and the next decade, bro? I don't know, man, the whole war, Russia and Ukraine, watching them bomb cities to rubble every day is wearing me down. Anyway, some people are like, Google never lies. I'm like, I don't know if I believe that. Some people are like, Wikipedia never lies. And I'm like, I don't know if I believe that. Anywho, someone posted this. One of the earliest examples of bar jokes is Sumerian. Circa 4500-1900 before Christ, and it features a dog. A dog walked into a tavern and said, I can't see a thing. I'll open this one. I think he's talking about a beer. Because back then, dogs could talk and open beers and then drink them. The humor of it is probably related to summer way of life and has been lost. But the words remain. All right. So how dystopian is it? Dmitry Grozubinski, the Ukrainian woman who took out a Russian drone with a jar of tomatoes, but the fake-ass media officially reported that it was pickles. No, it was tomatoes. How come you can make, like, see, it's weird, with tomatoes you can make ketchup, but with pickles you could just make a relish. Okay, she clarifies, ! Then cleaned up the glass fragments so that the local dogs wouldn't cut their paws. Because that woman is awesome. Just in case you're wondering what kind of people are having their homes shelled right now. But yeah, definitely, from what I can tell, Russia is attacking for like 13, 14 days now, has been attacking Ukraine and the Ukrainians. And it is, man, I'm all for peace, and it definitely seems like he is being a total bully, and the main purpose seems to be to drive up oil prices. I don't know, but I don't want to get whatever. I may only get like 16 views per video. Man, I never know who will be watching my video. Here's the latest on wheat, corn, and oil. Yep. Any type of good priced in any type of money or currency, the goods have been doing well, and the currency's not so much. Arctic blast to finish the week till Sunday morning. Warmer pattern next week, as Chris such an. So maybe this cool down will help cool things off. But I can be an optimist, and sometimes I can see the good side in people, even if it's not there. But, another crazy ass thing is there are 3 ends or starts of a new year. There's the like, hey, we're American, or we're in Europe one that starts on January 1st. And then there's the other one in the middle of the Chinese New Year, which starts like in February. And then there's the astrological one, which starts on the spring equinox, which is in March 20th. So, in some form or fashion, 2022 hasn't even started yet. And we are in the very, very final stages, the last 10 days of 2021. And of course, we have like still a pandemic that is ongoing in Hong Kong, and I've read reports in Europe. And then we've got like cold World War III happening that has like like Chernobyl, they shut the power off in Chernobyl. That one of the reports, I can only read you secondhand shit that I wasn't at Chernobyl. I can't verify. Like here, Washington Post satellite images show flooding north of Kiev in possible sign of hydraulic warfare. Which I just saw Batman, and in Batman, the Riddler was using hydraulic warfare. And so, yeah, if we're at this point where a dude who's been in office for 20 years, I'm talking about Putin, is tagging a country with a dude, I don't know, I think their leader Zelensky's only like in his 30s. He's only been in office like a year or two. To like be attacking him with bombs and missiles and hydraulic warfare. And then all the talk today was about chemical warfare. Like, I don't know, man. What the fuck? What is the fucking plan? What is the upside? What is the end game here? I was talking to a really smart dude last night, and I said, how do you see this ending? Like, what are the ways that we can resolve whatever this conflict is and get to a League of Nations type period of peace? And he was like, I don't know. I was like, okay. This Ukrainian woman carried her dog, her old dog, for 17 kilometers to cross the border with her in Ukraine. Like, dude, have it like America, like I don't want to generally, it seems like there's a weird anti-refugee sentiment in America where it's like, man, it's your tough luck. You know, you could have done something better, got a job to avoid being a refugee. It always seems like the weird underlying corporate America stance on refugees. And I don't know. Seems like Europe has been very open, so far as we know, to Ukrainian refugees. But the idea of like creating like 1 million refugees right now, I don't know, man. It's all driving me crazy, and I don't know all the right words to say at all the right times. And I'm hoping the conflict can end by the start of 2022, astrologically. But I can be way too optimistic at times. So I do not know what is going to happen next. But it is. Did you know that the actual DEF CON is top secret? All right, so nobody knows what DEF CON we're actually at. So I always say just DEF CON WTF, and the fact that I'm like, all right, everybody, please, as I've done for 9 years, I've asked everybody to avoid World War III, and let's work together. It's planet Earth, Team Earth, Friendship 7. Here we're looking at animated map of 2012's Northern California wildfire season. August was a hell of a month. And that, like, I don't know, the earth is changing, and we've even got this, like, volcano musical chairs where we know that we will see increased volcano activity due to all the gas giants on the same side of the sun over the next, like, 4 years. And you're definitely watching out for parts of the Ring of Fire, California, Oregon, Washington, Canada, for possible future volcano eruption. And future, maybe months from now, only a few months. Anyhow, it's a crazy world. Oh no, I have lost my internet connection because things are always so weird. Okay, great. Okay, so everybody stay cool and pray for peace. And let's hang in there, be strong. and make it through the last 10 days of astrological 2021. Okay? God bless everyone. Stay cool. And I appreciate you. Thank you, everyone in Asteroid Fight Club. Thank you. Thank you, Darlene. All right. Peace out. God bless everyone.